Hello guys, welcome back to Logical as always, and we're back on Nioh. I haven't played Nioh in a hot second, but I have been doing shit. We're somewhat getting our upgrades in line with what we want. So we are. I'm trying to remember what the last thing I've done, because I had to take a small break because I was starting to burn out. But I still have a mission to achieve, so I do. In terms of current gear, most of it's all still the same. So it is. There hasn't really been much of a change. There's been a few small upgrades here and there. Like different, I think it was our boots we got the last time, which was a solid upgrade. All in all, like, we are substantially more powerful than I had expected at this stage. But we're going to start now by going back into the underworld. Yes, we are on floor... Alright, we're going on to floor 30, so we are 30 then 31, and then obviously we proceed on from there. It's simple, like, the thing is, no upgrades have been acquired, aka soul cores and shit. Hang on, let me just make sure that there's been no upgrades acquired. I'm gonna just double check my not the blacksmith, the shrine. And then in terms of levels, we're at 596, so we are. We're still leveling up our courage for the meantime, because I'm going to try and get the ultimate courage. And then whenever it comes to our soul cores, we're still running pretty powerful soul cores. Again, the fact that these two are actually matched in damage is kind of shocking, but this one also has an extreme amount of defense applied to it too. I would like a more powerful core, or a level 200 core would be very nice, but getting a level 200 core is going to be a bit of a nuisance. We already understood this. Do I bother with the Stone of Penance though? Because the Stone of Penance could add a lot of additional shenanigans. Problem is, we already have really good gear, so getting a Stone of Penance upgraded is probably not a major defining upgrade. We could start obviously upgrading the actual defensive categories and shit like that there, but it is what it is. So we're just going to plow on. We're going to go into floor 30. I, realistically speaking, haven't really struggled much getting to floor 30. I don't know why, but I did expect it to be a lot, like, scale a hell of a lot higher than expected. But it really hasn't, which I've found quite funny. Now, that could be down to just my gear in general being incredibly powerful, or just not. So I'm actually going to save up so we can get the highest level of this. Then we'll focus on our actual loot modifier as well, because getting the pluses does equal a good bit of defense for me, so it does. So, yeah, as it sits right now, we're not doing too shabby. I did look at other sets of gear to see if there's any way of getting around the luck scaling. Problem is, though, is because I'm using a split staff, the split staff set is a light armor, so it is, which means that I'm going to be giving up an awful lot of tankiness for a little bit more damage. So, well, and that's overwhelmingly not something that I would really like to be dealing with. So it's not. Especially with how dangerous the areas are becoming. With how dangerous the areas are becoming, it's an issue. A little bit like Rock'em Sock'em here, who's bothering me a bit. I hate this enemy. I just need you to die. And then he just, yeah. I was about to say, I actually am about to die. I would have been extraordinarily pissed. But getting a decent soul core out of it could be good. Because, I don't know exactly how that shit scales, which is a slightly different issue entirely. Is there is a ladder here. Okay, right. After. Because at the minute, I know I'm starting to get outscaled. You can sort of feel, like, it's weird, but you can feel whenever you're about to get, I'm a dead man. Should have transformed, but I was being stupid. You can feel whenever you're about to get outscaled, which is, it's nasty, but it is what it is. So it is. And that is why I'm trying to do my best to, well, stay alive. Because, again, I have a shit ton of health. But look at the state that I'm in already. Bull fuck game. You did not catch me. Like, could I be in any worse a position right now? Come on. Do you know what the fun, and that is why I like Nightmare Bringer with my current setup. Because Nightmare Bringer allows you to just hit so many times in quick succession that it basically just shreds them. No. So it does. It allows you to proc so many times in quick succession. So it does, which just feeds you Amrita. Because I got a little bit of life on Amrita again. It works out quite well. So it does. Works out quite well. Of course you're a Kusarigama wielder. The one I hate the most. Goodbye. I don't think I could get... realistically, it would have to come with either Omnio Magic or Luck. Like, just to be 100% clear, like, it would have to come with one of them two to be justifiable. So it would. It would have to come with either Omnio Magic or Luck. If it doesn't come with either of them two, it's not worth... Ooh, Nupepo. Of course you've seen me off rip. No. Nope. Again, see if I could get a really solid Nupepo core. I would be fucking cooking right now. The Nupepo, again, getting a really good Nupepo core would be absolutely beautiful right now. But again, this game hates me whenever it comes to Nupepo cores. I'm not joking, by the way. Getting a really good Nupepo core is the difference between winning and losing. Like, that's how extreme it is. Because the massive amount of additional life it will give you, plus several different R factors that could really tie in really well. Right, there's a lot of downstairs shenanigans going on here. Let's see. Knock, knock. Oh, right, it's closed. Okay. No, like, there is levels of extreme. Like, I've already got... like, if I could get that fucking bird core with a enhanced attack modifier. Yeah. Bang on. Why the fuck are you here? Again. Why the fuck are you here? Problem is I know this guy can fucking kill me. Real fucking easy. Get walloped on. Didn't drop me his fucking soul core though. To be fair, I have it for equipment drop. Like I have my Kodama blessings for equipment drop rate at the minute, right? That doesn't bother me in the slightest. What bothers me is my inability to fucking just breathe. Just breathe. We know that this game is. It's not that it's unfair. It just likes to mess with you a lot of the time. So it does. Hence the reason we're down here with fucking 10 Kodama cups. To ensure that we get some new juicy drops. I've been hit so many times by that grab, it's actually kind of shocking that he actually missed that time. Bloodstained cleavers. How pretty. Ooh, my god. Why? Dude is insistent in being a pain in my ass. So he is. See those big. Why are you a thing? Like, do you understand the ass whooping I have to dish out to kill one of these fucks? It's not fun. I don't think I've got a new decent. Ooh. Doesn't have corrupt. I see. I need a good corrupted split staff. So I do. I need a good corrupted split staff. None of them are any good. I know I picked up a new Black Fox mask. Active skill key damage versus melee key damage. Also the wrong set bonus. Nothing new there. Nothing new there. That would be a pass. And I doubt I'm going to get anything good on that side. Alright, okay, so we're still on the normal shit for the meantime. Hang on. Alright, so we came from that way, so we're going to head up the stairs now. Oh, hello there. Do you mind? Right, you poisoned me, dickhead. Okay, damage, sir. No. Yeah, these guys are starting to scale something serious, but my lapis drops are getting there. I got 3, normally only get 1 or 2. Still though, not great. Knock knock. Is that this way? It is. Because I get this way and taunt mixed up. Right, drop me the good shit. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I highly doubt. Yeah, my extremely high doubt was 100% justified. Goodbye. Right. Up here. There's a Kodama underneath me. Did that hit me? Just beat on him. So many levels of fuck no. Boxing with him is just a bad move. Now, on the other hand, though, why is there a human here? Sorry for the surprise, but what? Right, down we go. Knock, knock. Hello. Let's go and annoy somebody else now. Ah, you. I was actually wondering who's going to be the boss. See, this particular one here, if I can get a good variant of your soul core, I'll be a happy man. Because this chick's soul core is actually fucking savage. If I could get a savage version of her soul core, I'll be extra happy. Got 6 soul cores and 100 lapis, which is actually quite good because it means that the next time I leave, I can actually go and get a really substantial upgrade. I'm out of everything though, so I guess we find out what we're fighting. Oh, you? I expected it to be far worse. Nah, you've killed me. You've killed me before from doing that shit. I expected far worse. I expected another one of those big bird fuckers. In one of the most unfair spots to fight them, nonetheless. Right. That wasn't a struggle whatsoever. So it wasn't. The big bird just needs... I need to figure out a way of being able to deal with bird brain. And I've got you to help me? Interesting. 6 soul cores. That's actually not bad, but I needed an attack roll on that. Nope, nope. See, that's also very good. But unfortunately, the inflict purified is just not good. That's actually not bad. And that's also just no. See, this is what I mean. Like, I always seem to get screwed over by, like, the smallest margins. Courage, because I like my key recovery. I'm a greedy cunt. Let's get some help. Let's go. Now, the question is, what are we fighting? Why am I not surprised it's fucking you, actually? Ow. Bitch. No. Can you stop pulling this shit, love? I think it dodged that just in the nick of time. I missed. You're such a fucking... You're always a pain in the ass to keep a hold of. But the fact that you're now a goner, goodbye. Thanks for my payday. And I get an upgraded soul core and a set of armor. Nice. What would you... Right, let's see first off. See if we got anything good out of that little payday. That would be a hard no on that one. Another one... nope. So close to saying yes to that, but also no. It's just not as good. Nah. Curious, nothing new there. Gauntlets, nothing new there. Well, they're not parts of my gear anyway, so it doesn't matter. Anything at all. Electrified sentence charge is completely redundant. God dang it. Game's being mean. To the next sanctum. Let's have a gander at the soul core. Why ninjutsu? Game's fucking hateful. That's a wara. Lots of people looking to help. Knock knock. Don't think I don't see the fucking skelly behind you, Eva. Fucking rapid fire motherfucker there. Come here, you. How the fuck do I get up to you? There's my answer. Who the fuck are you? What the fuck are you looking? Right. The skelly needs to die. Nope. Wara, fuck off. Did you actually just flop down on my back? Did you actually? Look, I'm not gonna lie, your soul core came in useful quite a few times during my playthrough. Regardless of that, back the fuck off. Right, well that was a lot more annoying than it needed to be. Right, he's upstairs. Knock knock. I was actually half expecting to get jumped. Oh, by a hellish hag nonetheless. I don't like the hellish hag. Primarily because this fucker doesn't know when to take a fucking chill pill. You can't take a chill pill if he's dead. Right, anyway. Right, somebody's shooting at me again. Or not. No. That would be denied. Goodbye. Alright, knock knock. Yeah, I'm not... I don't know why that's missing all of a sudden. Normally that hits me quite regularly. I think it's something to do with the timing of it. I don't know. Anyway. I was about to say knock knock, but I'll come out here at the end. Alright, well, the wolf doesn't bother me all that much. You need to die. That, alright, I'm sorry, excuse me? Over half my health on a single hit? Wind your neck in. Sorry, but that's an instant wind your neck in at that stage. I'm sorry. Dude stabbed me in the spine. Well, okay, yeah, I get it. In the spine, yeah, I understand. I get it. But still. Half my health? No. I wholeheartedly disagree on that one to a unfathomable point. Anyhow. Come on, you can come with me. I should probably start picking you up a little bit more often. Grab all that and move on with the rest of my day. I know this leads to one. I missed. Fuck. Oh, I'm so gonna enjoy kicking your ass. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Don't get too irritated. If you start getting irritated, then you're going to start making mistakes, and you start making mistakes, then you're going to start fucking about, and then if the fucking about starts, then we're all screwed. What am I fighting? Oh yeah, I'm not scared of you. Denied. See, unfortunately, his soul core is actually not too bad. The only thing is, though, is it's melee damage in Dark Realm. And unfortunately, you're not in Dark Realm an awful lot. And as far as I'm also aware, Dark Realm also doesn't hinder your damage. It just removes any buffs that would have been had. Come to me, Skelly boy. Come to me. Idiot. You, sir, are an idiot. Dude, can you even get up here? Oh, you can. Bye! Right. Kinda don't want to piss off whatever's in the big fog. Come on. You know I can't get to you. Questions? Now, I know Big Skelly's out there somewhere, so I don't know what's in this, so we're going to buff up. Ah, it's just a Tengu. I love how I say it's just a Tengu. Bitch. I love how I say it's just a Tengu, because in Nioh 1, Tengus were like the epitome of nightmare material. So they were, whereas in Nioh 2, they are such trivial. Like, don't get me wrong, they're still difficult if you don't predict their burst counter. I learned that the hard way. They're still difficult if you don't try to predict them. But they are nowhere near the threat that they were once before. The threat that they were before was unspeakable bullshit. Right, I'm actually going to head out this way this time. The reason why is because I feel like this is just a short trip. It is I. Right, something woke up. Oh, you. Is it bad that you're actually easier to deal with whenever you transform? I thought that. Right, okay. Now, this is a big one. Knock, knock. Do I just ask, like, am I a glutton for punishment? Like, don't get me wrong, if I can get a god tier cut of his, or god tier soul core of his, you're not going to be hearing me say no. So you're not going to hear me say no. Problem is though, dude is like difficult. Like, dude doesn't go down easy, like. And the fact that he can just break my guard whenever the fuck he can break my poise whenever he wants, or just straight up fucking kill me. There's that. That's also an option too. Like, it doesn't even do damage. Like, he's tankier than most fucking bosses are. Fuck me. Like, that feels like it took longer. That feels like it took longer than it took to defeat Otakamaru. And the other gear that I was looking at was this one here. This was the Asceta gear. And it's a light gear, but it's the fact that its defense is just not as good. But it's the fact that it gives you life, melee damage, dodge key consumption, life and purification, attack damage bonus, magic, and mystic dryad for your split staff. And because I'm running a split staff build, it would be useful to have. It just lacks damage, or it just lacks defense, and defense is something that is quite important at times, especially if you're sloppy like me and you take hits like a fucking imbecile. And the toughness as well is another big one, because one of my specific, the Dragon Dance, you need a little bit of extra, you know, tankiness to be able to eat attacks, to be able to just wail on them. And then you also got the One-Eyed Dragon's gear, which gives you consecutive damage bonuses. Hello, you returned. Which gives you a consecutive damage bonus, which would also be nice. But I think it's a medium armor. I don't think I actually have the armor, the actual smithing tax. I know I do have the smithing tax for it actually. But it's getting it built into ethereal gear is going to be a problem. But then again, getting the consecutive damage one could be very nice. But then I don't know what the actual I don't know what the orange modifier for it is. Was it the gauntlets? One-Eyed Dragon gauntlets. I know we've got a pair of them here. Where are we? One-Eyed Dragon gauntlets. Melee damage key consumption, which would be very nice. I'm not denying this. But it's the fact that I'm giving up a shit ton of defense, which is something that I really kind of don't want to give up. So I'm caught in this really nasty 50-50 where shit just ain't going to work out for me. Get back here, you. You are not escaping me today. Prizes for all. Worst part is I know you're fire now. The guy says I can go full tank mode, or I would genuinely like a little bit more offense. But it's hard to get that offense going, which is always a fucking issue. Oh, you're not guarded. Okay, let's go. Let's go, my friend. Let's go fight. Let's go see what boss we have to fight. Let's see if I've got a better soul core to work with. Because again, getting that extra accumulation could be nice. Webs, which means it's one of the new guys, I believe. Let me see. Defense, meh. No, and no. Again, I get fucking robbed. Okay, come on, Hanzo. Let's see who we're fighting. It is him. Who is immune to sloth, apparently. See, I only really fought you once. Which says a lot. Because I don't need your soul core, I never really put the effort into fighting you. Immune to lightning though. Doesn't matter. Dude is fucking mollywopped. Well, thank you for the sickle, but that doesn't do anything for me. And your soul core is probably not all that much better either. But we did get a new scroll of Nioh, so we can have a nosy. Plus I have 100 of the lapis, so I can go and get upgrades. But yeah, that is what I mean. I'm not really I'm not struggling pushing my way through the underworld at the minute. I'm expecting there to be a struggle later on. But as it sits right now, it's not really all that difficult. Meh. Ultimate skill and ultimate strength. Interesting. There's key pulse and strength. Increase the key damage you inflict. Hang on. While also allowing you to recover your key with a key pulse by guarding, even when you are not using a blessed weapon. If you are using a blessed weapon, the amount of key you recover when guarding will increase. So that there's just immense key damage. Like if I could just get the perfect goddamn scroll, this would be absolutely flawless right now. But the problem is though is just no. Like skill is no good to me, right? Because again, it's just like what was it? Hey, key pulse, heaven, man on earth will be triggered even when you don't succeed. Full recovery key pulse. Extends your invulnerability period when performing a key pulse by dodging. That's not bad. The strength one is what I'm after though, because that additional key damage would be fucking savage. But the problem is though is all of them, like Constitution and Courage is actually not a bad one, but then I'd have to try and get it rolled with magic. I'm just stuck in this loop of bullshit because getting Mystic Dryad, I need to get it on my weapon so I can keep the gear that I'm using, but I also need to get it with a star effect. It's just Right, now let's just take a quick gander at our weapons real quick. A whole lot of fucking nothing. I do see an orange there though, so lock that. Again, what I need is to get see, what I'm trying to do at the minute, that's no. Off rip, that's a fucking no. What I'm trying to get is another one of the, not that one. Fuck yeah, that's never gonna happen at this rate. No. No. I don't think I actually got any major upgrades here. Because actually, for the meantime though, right, because I might have to move into this here to get that split staff bonus. There's only one major goddamn issue. I need 7 pieces, but 6 pieces. Because we've got the braids, or the beads, that counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'd have to wear a full armor set of it. Which would... Is this a 6? It's a 6 piece. So that's why I'm able to get away with using the helmet. So I'd have to get a corrupted version of his staff to make it worth it. God damn it. I would have to get a corrupted version of his staff to make it worth it. Other than that there, it's not worth it. At that stage, I'm probably just safer trying to grind out. Like I say, there's also this one here as well, which is life, Amrita Sensor, melee damage, key, consecutive attack bonus, and then melee key consumption. It's just like, There's a lot of moving pieces to get this refined in the way that you want it. And I know Susano's normally the go-to for most people, but I like to do it my way. I'm a weirdo in that sense. I'm not even a weirdo, I'm just a greedy bastard. So I am. Do we have any upgrades other than that though? Because I don't know if we got any level 200 gear. I don't think we did. It's all for. Oh well, there. Aye, level 200 and it's blue. They're all in their 40s, 45 and shit like that. There, I think my current 53. Yeah, it's miles away from getting any upgrades. 52. Everything's still in the 40s, so getting the plus levels up will be a big one to get done. As I say, I'll probably sit and poke around at it and see what the situation is. Shrine, sure, let's level up. Courage. So the real ones that, well, I'm not getting my strength up anytime soon. I'm annoyed that I can't get what I need. So I can't. What armor did I get? Is it Tosa General or something, wasn't it? Oh, there's the Kentaro one. Where the fuck is the other one at? There's Tosa General. Singular Mastery. Damage dealt with a specific active skill in a specific stance when it's the only active skill set to that stance. That's actually not too bad. Righteous Straw just is kind of redundant. Weapons, probably fucking tons of them at this stage. Aye. Giant Toad Oil. Damage bonus, poison resistance plus 20. So many. Like, I'm just looking here and seeing if there's anything else that is actually going, like, yeah, that's no good to me. Like, that could be good, but versus that, it's just not. Is there any upgrade? I've already maxed out Tomio, so I have, so there's all that. And I need a combined total of 40 points to max out these two. So I'll do that whenever I've got shit to actually upgrade. But I think that'll do us for the meantime. I'm going to do a bit of grinding and pray that we get a bit more, like, basically just do a bit of co-op. And pray that we can get more upgrades. That's more or less the long and short of it, guys. So, guys, I hope you all enjoyed. Please like, share, and subscribe if you are indeed enjoying. And remember, guys, not everything goes to plan. Evidently. Bye!